You're watching Southern Television. At 1:20 we'll be catching up on all the Southern news. But now, from ITN, with Peter Sissons, the news at 1. Hello, now the Southern news. In a new row at Southampton Docks, the union leader Richie Pearce has announced that the men are prepared to fight all the way, even if it resulted in the closure of the port. At a mass meeting this morning, 1,500 dockers were told that management had broken their agreement on pay comparability and that dockers were now falling behind in the pay league. Other groups of workers, like the cargo checkers, had an earning potential far in excess of the dockers, they were told. Richie Pearce said that unless pay comparability becomes more favourable, they would take industrial action for however long it took. The new cross-channel ferry service from Ramsgate to Dunkirk £100,000 in its first 4 months in operation. The Sally Viking Line say in a report out today that they're expected to lose £750,000 in their first year, but their costs soared when their own ship, the Viking, was damaged and they had to charter a replacement. The service has now been halted until next April. Unions representing firemen on the Isle of Wight have criticised a plan to reduce the county fire service by up to 20%. They said the cut would be little short of disastrous and would put people living on the island at risk. The plan was put forward yesterday as part of a package of cuts to meet government spending targets. The man who caused last summer's fire, which destroyed the Old Town Mill at Gillingham in Dorset, has been jailed for 4 years. 32-year-old Philip Robinson also admitted starting 2 other fires during the summer, one at a barn in Shaftesbury, the other in a garden shed. In all, the fires caused damage put at more than £80,000. Robinson, from 10 acres at Shaftesbury, told Dorchester Crown Court that he'd been suffering because of drink and the break-up of his marriage. It's his second prison sentence for arson. He was jailed for 3 years in 1973. Firemen are dealing with a big fire at the old Boots Chemist building in Western Road at Brighton. A short time ago, 6 appliances were at the scene and breathing equipment was being used because of dense smoke. The building was empty when the fire broke out because it's being renovated. A man of 35 has appeared before magistrates on the Isle of Wight, accused of attempting to murder his wife last Friday. Brian Choate of Horseshoe Close at Northwood was remanded in custody for a week. A woman died and 2 people were injured when a car crashed into a roadside fence on a country road near Fleet. 6 timber posts went through the car, impaling and killing one of the passengers. She was 18-year-old Rosalind Howell of Blackwater in Hampshire. A man hijacked a taxi in Bournemouth during the night. After hailing the taxi in Westover Road, he threatened the driver with a knife and ordered him to hand over the vehicle. The taxi was later found abandoned. 2 Labour councillors at Salisbury, including a former city mayor, have joined the Social Democrats. They say they're unhappy with the party's swing to the left. Football now, and Brighton's new signing from Arsenal, Sammy Nelson, may make his club debut tonight. He's in the squad for the League Cup's second leg tie with Huddersfield at the Goldstone Ground. Brighton lost the first leg 1-0. And Portsmouth have recalled Alex Cropley for the home game with Queen's Park Rangers. Their striker, Jeff Hemmerman, is also back after recovering from injury. Well, that's the news. Next, we've got Ingrid Holford with the weather.
Well, I've got a fairly straightforward situation today. The cloud and rain that affected us during the night is well clear of the country, and the whole of the British Isles is in a westerly airstream. A lot of sunshine everywhere, quite a bit of cloud building up, and every here and there are showers, some of them heavy, particularly down here where the wind is blowing off the sea. So in detail then, for the rest of the afternoon down here in the south, sunny periods during the afternoon, the occasional shower. They're not very frequent, so if you're one of the lucky ones, you may get away with it without any rain at all. Highest temperature 12 degrees centigrade, and the wind fresh to moderate from the west, about force 4 to 5, possibly up to force 6 at sea and near any shower clouds. Tonight, cloud will disperse and we shall have a clear night with lowest temperature 5 degrees centigrade, but a risk of a touch of ground frost in the extreme east. Tomorrow, the day will start fine, but there will be occasional showers later in the day, increasing high cloud and rain in the west. Goodbye.
Why so worried, Robert?
It's about my checkup.
Next stop, the dentist.
How many fillings last time?
Well, only one.
Oh, better than most, but even one isn't good enough. What you need is Colgate. It tastes nice. And what Colgate and every mum really wants is 0 fillings. We hope that will happen one day. But meanwhile, Colgate's always been one of the most effective toothpaste against fillings. And now, since they've introduced a new Colgate with an advanced fluoride system for even fewer fillings, it's even better. Clinical tests by independent dentists on, well, hundreds of children proved it. And that could mean fewer fillings for you, Robert.
That's what I want.
That's what they're working for at Colgate. 0 fillings. And no other toothpaste comes closer.
Nobody's working harder than Colgate for 0 fillings.
Feeling good about each new day I see. Feeling good comes naturally. Glad you're you, glad I am me. Ain't it great to feel good?
The good things in life speak for themselves, so you can feel really good about Blue Band margarine. It's made from only natural ingredients and 100% vegetable oil.
Ain't it great? Well, ain't it great to feel good?
Blue Band, because good things speak for themselves.
Shop Electric, get a good deal at your electricity board shop.
You'll find the finest choice of washing machines and tumble dryers at your electricity board shop. We've got the new award-winning Philips Variatronic and trade-ins on the new Hoover-Matic and the Hotpoint top loader. All plus our own Electra come with free delivery and a complete after-sales service.
Shop Electric, get a good deal at your electricity board shop.
When you're in the mood for a cup of hot choc, have the one you really want, Carnation Hot Choc. The choc to whistle up and to jump a quick pace. It's the choc that's got smooth chocolate taste.
There's real chocolate in Carnation. Just add hot water. Taste sensation.
Dreamy taste. Carnation, choc full of choc, hot choc. So, when you're in the mood for a cup of hot choc, whistle up the chocolate that's on the spot.
Carnation Hot Chocolate Mix.
#1 on the spot, hot choc.